Hello YouTube, Reddit Math here, and welcome back to the Red Estate. I've decided we're going to be putting the brakes on our advancement into the dungeons just a little bit here. And the reason being that we have finally leveled up the Warrens enough to get the Inchoate, I believe that's how that's said, the Inchoate Flesh as a boss fight. But as excited as I was, I started looking at it, and I'm like, I don't really have a party of characters that I could send up against that boss confidently. So I think we need to head back down to the level 1 missions for a little bit and get another kind of string of heroes and get our bench a little bit deeper. Once the Cove unlocks, which should be just after PAX, we're also going to need to be able to send characters through that. There's going to be a couple of additional bosses that was just announced earlier this week. And so I'm thinking we want to do something with like these guys. So we do have 2 level 2s, but they're not even all that leveled up, like as far as their skills and armor and weapons. We're going to need a little bit more gold to be able to do that. And we could use some more level 2 characters. So what I'm thinking here is we could toss in Vilhardane and Falcon. And then we need frontline attackers, basically. Bradwardine and Peccoth could do that job. Maybe in a combination like that. Yeah, I'm pretty okay with that. He's got Chop and Revenge, which are some of my favorite abilities. He also can self-heal. He's got a pretty good assortment of starting skills. I think these guys should be okay to handle it. We'll bring some extra food along, just for the additional healing. And I'm thinking we're going to go into the runes largely for the trinket that's available, the Dodgy Sheath. We do have one highwayman that's focused on range. We might do one focused on his short sword if we get an opportunity to pick up a second highwayman soon. And yeah, I think I'm okay with that. We shouldn't have to worry too much about provisioning. It is going to be a medium mission, so we'd want to normally bring along probably 2 full stacks. And since we're not bringing a dedicated healer, I'm going to make that 3. And then torchlight, a couple of shovels, and we're in the ruins, so like holy water, a key, and a bandage. That's gonna pretty much do it for our gold stores. Hopefully we manage to recoup the 4,000 gold spent on this. I'm not imagining we're gonna get a lot of gold in return, but at least as long as we break even, I think we'll be doing fine. And then I'm not sure. We may need to spend a couple of weeks focused on the level 1 missions again to get a solid level 2 party.
Collect the scattered scraps of faith and give comfort to the masses.
Okay. We've got to collect 3 Holy Relics, so we've got to check out this little dead-end leg back here. And we're going to be burning one of our shovels right off the bat.
Cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
That is a little unfortunate, but hopefully turns out okay. Pop our first torch here. Alright, empty room. And a scout that tells us... I guess it could be that item. At least we revealed the trap, so that we're not just going to be walking into it. And... there we go. Disarmed. She does have her amazing trap disarming abilities. And then get a cabinet, which we can just use our key on. Okay. At least paid for itself. I'll take that. I'll go ahead and use another torch and get in here. And nothing. Okay. So we did not need to wander down this hallway, but the pain of not knowing, I feel like, would have been just too great had I pressed on in the other direction. Alright. So yeah, we may spend a couple of weeks getting a good, solid level 2 party ready to go out. I'd like them to have like all of the skills I want and have them all leveled up to level 2, as well as getting their weapons and armor in a similar upgrade fashion.
If only
Wow.
treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
That is fantastic. So that's 2,250 right there. That should basically guarantee that we at least come out of this with kind of like a net positive of gold usage. So I'm pretty stoked to have that happen.
Gains purchase, spirits are
We
lifted,
are gonna have,
purpose is made clear.
you know, the 3 holy relics we have to gather here. Ooh. But I tend to like those missions like a lot more than the ones where you come in with the 3 items, because generally I expect some of our supplies to kind of dwindle by the time we're running into that stuff, and then we can make like a more informed decision about what we need to drop in order to take it back with us. Now, I'm kind of interested to see, this may be one of the first times we really had this happen. Ooh, please don't. Yeah, got the pull. Okay. Not the worst thing in the world. If our man-at-arms can act first, and he does, that is awesome. He can rampart,
Blow.
and then we'll get her back into the 3rd slot. That actually made that move more or less meaningless. So I haven't really had a mission that I can remember where, like, the level 0 characters that we're bringing out are our tankier guys, like the leper and the man-at-arms. They're usually easier to level up, so I'm hoping that this works out pretty well for us with a like a higher level arbalist and grave robber. You know, that they're better off, and let's try to get a poison dart into her. That they're better off. Didn't do it. All right, and therefore everybody kind of steams through this without too much worse for wear. That push could actually be pretty bad for him, but thankfully it was not. Oh, come on. 1 HP away. We'll go with... This could get the kill. He missed it anyway. That's fine. We'll then let our leper take that hit.
As the
Nice.
enemy crumbles.
And then that will land a kill, soften him up.
Faint hope blossoms.
There's very little he can actually do against the 3rd and 4th ranks, so we'll take this opportunity to buff him, and then he can hit those 3rd and 4th ranks. And I was hoping she would not go before
Reeling.
our
To
arbalist,
break.
but unfortunately she did. And that leaves our arbalist only able to use blind fire, which is now kind of the worst thing ever. Man, before the corpse update, having to blind fire was kind of no big deal. You would just suck it up. You know, you couldn't decide who to attack, but you were going to attack them anyway. But now, you've got such a high percentage chance of just shooting a corpse
These
that
nightmarish
I
creatures can be
have
felled.
greatly
They can
reduced
be
the
beaten.
overall value of that skill. You're bleeding just for one more. We'll let it stand. Do you have an heirloom chest? Hey, got a shovel back. I'm pretty happy with that. And then we'll take a brief moment for a snack. 24, 28, 21. You can have the last one of that. Okay. Not too bad so far. Healing may become a problem. Gotta remember our leper can self-heal a little bit. And pick that up. But our arbalist does not have bandage, although it's not exactly the most amazing healing ability, even if it was available. And then, tell you what, why don't you just go ahead and pop out the revenge right away. And then you can retribution. Just one. I don't know how smart it's going to be to have everybody focus the man-at-arms, considering he's not super strong, and we don't have a lot of dedicated healing.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
That 34 stress is harsh. But I guess I'd rather have it be him than anybody else, considering at least he's able to riposte off of it. Nice, and that is going to take care of them. I guess blind fire. No, missed it anyway. There was a 1 in 3 chance that it hit the brawler, so it made the most sense to me anyway. And then we might as well, do nothing. I was going to say we might as well let the leper buff himself up, but he did not get that opportunity. Go ahead and pop another torch. Yeah, gotta say, you're getting a little bit low, pal. Alright. We're like halfway through the dungeon already, though. So I'm not too concerned. I think we'll be okay. Let's go ahead and hit both of them with that. Soften up our middle ranks a little bit. Then see if maybe we can't stun him right off the bat. We can. Slice and dice is our punishment for it, though. Okay. He still has his accuracy buff. Couldn't quite do the job. And the always deadly and dangerous blanket fire. You're going to be eating arbalest shots in return. So we'll have him down next turn without too much trouble. See if maybe we can't fill him up with some poison. Actually, we cannot do that.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
You kind of do need a bandage. I too have noticed that. Retribution for 0? Are you kidding me with this? Okay. Well, that is very unfortunate. Should be able to eliminate the Fusilier, and then, well, at least that does it. Okay. Didn't turn out too bad, considering the brawler there missed his next swing. And 17 is very nice. Guess we can try for the Blight again. It's really her most powerful attack, considering it does 4. And 9 is just enough.
Perhaps the turning point.
Okay, now we're running a little bit low on provisions. Let's go ahead and prevent that 4 damage to him. So resort there, be able to pick that up. And then the scout is nice. Ugh, we've got some hard times ahead of us, though. Let's go ahead and make camp. Mostly, I need the stress reduction off of our man-at-arms.
An uneasy companionship.
Even with them being a bit tankier, they still have stress to worry about. So, heal for 35%, which is 10. That's actually pretty good. Restring crossbow is probably too good to pass up. What can he do for himself? Accuracy, damage, and crit. All companions dodge. One companion stress resist. Reduce stress and accuracy up. So that's probably worth it. And then go ahead and do weapons practice for him. Maybe the additional crit chance will be enough to bring his stress down. I kind of doubt it. I think Bradwardine here may very well be on his way to a stress check. Wake up! They are upon us! All this darkness, perfect for an ambush. Indeed it was. Indeed it was. Thankfully, the characters didn't end up in the worst possible order. Although guard ally is not really what I'd be looking for. Let's go ahead and try it. Do the guard and buff, and then she can hit the second rank, and can hit the second rank very hard. He's going to be stunned, so the leper is going to get an opportunity to crush him. Oh, man. Okay. Surprise, schmize.
But a victory nonetheless.
We handled that very, very well. Awesome. Yeah, the reordering there didn't really matter. The two characters that are most exposed when out of order are the leper and the arbalist, and thankfully they both ended up in positions where they could still bring attacks to bear. Blight 33. I'm gonna call that worth it. That'll do 2 rounds and he'll be dead. These guys do still have like 60% protection, so the blight is probably worth it. And you know what else I think might be worth it is the retribution. Since we're not going to do very much damage on each individual attack anyway, the possibility of getting multiple actions from that is very valuable, although it doesn't seem that it's actually going to matter. I'm not loving these stuns, guys. I'm really, really not loving these stuns. Oh my god. Okay, so first round, 3 of our characters ended up stunned. That is quite awful. We'll go ahead and do the retribution again. Come on, see this lovely little bullseye on him? He's marked. Don't you want to hit the marked guy? Ugh, down to 4. Jeez. Okay. Goodbye.
Prodigious size alone
Arbalist can attack in the back row. I don't like how much damage our grave robber is taking, considering my luck with grave robbers. Okay. Sniper shot the back. 1-hit kill. Fantastic. Now, next turn. He's got 1, he's got 2. Let's just go for the attacks. Get an easy kill there. And then, if... Nope, resisted the blight. And did 0 damage. Okay, thank God that connected. Ugh.
This expedition at least promises success.
Things are looking a little rough, not gonna lie. We'll do a little bit of food, but I need to keep enough for at least 1 hunger check. And then probably enough that if we have a fight that leaves somebody on death's door, we can get them off of it before having to move on. Okay. I could really, really use a decisive victory here. Retribution. If anybody wants to target him, they will have to pay for it dearly. And then if we get a blight on, awesome. He's going to be down to 6. Our arbalist should be able to take him out in 1 shot. 19 stress, not the end of the world. Lovely. Man, nobody has cared at all about the man-at-arms retribution. Sweet. Alright. I think another combo between the blight and then the arbalist following it up should be the best option against those bone courtiers in the back. We'll easily be able to smash these guys into rubble. Yeah, and there we go. Okay. Not a huge win, but it wasn't too bad.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I don't think you could call me overconfident at this point. It's trapped. And she's blighted. It's going to be 6 damage. I don't have anything to remove it with. That is unfortunate. Fancy chest thing. Is this a holy water confession booth? It is. Oh, nice. A ton of stress relief. Had I remembered that, I probably would have sent my men-at-arms into it. Oh well. Oh well. Another hallway fight. Okay. I would not say no right about now to, like, a very helpful scout. Might allow us to avoid a couple of unneeded combats. Like, that could come in really handy. Wow. That was more damage than I would have liked coming in, but at the very least, somebody finally went for his retribution. And blind fire is all we can really do there. It doesn't do anything useful for us. And he resisted the stun. Lovely. Man. And suddenly, just with a 10 accuracy buff, he's been connecting with everything. Very nice indeed. Alright, go and get our light up. Looking a little worse for wear.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
I don't need crits coming in like that, though. Let us... Let's try a new strategy here. Okay. Not too bad. Oh, too bad. That's real not good.
Hold fast or expire.
Jesus. Okay. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Have retribution. Have 4 to 8. That should get a kill. Man, that could have taken down the Fusilier. Oh well, you live, you learn. And then maybe this can take down the Fusilier. Nope. Could we maybe swap around those damage numbers?
Survival is a tenuous proposition.
Jesus. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, I can't keep a grave robber alive to save my life. Well, I don't know really what else could have been done. I took a 17 damage critical strike, putting her on death's door, and then she died before I could act with her again. To do anything to get her in a better position. I would have been able to do the stunny dance away thing. But man, that's killing me. I love the grave robber so much, and it's just not meant to be. Okay. It's alright. These guys are definitely going to survive this fight.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
I want to bring back the trinkets. They're too good to say no to. Okay. And then such a portrait for that. Emerald 500. Everything else is worth more. We'll leave it be and have her check out the locked sarcophagus. Can a shovel do something there? It can. Okay. Now, we do manage to scout. It tells us this room is empty, so we're gonna go ahead and walk this route. I've not seen a single Holy Relic yet, so, like, that's not exactly fantastic.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
We're gonna ditch 2 portraits in order to get another gold stack. And then she's got 2 more curios in this tunnel. Yeah, and he's... Yep, blood, leeches, check. Hunger, awesome. He also needs a bandage. Check that out. Very unsettling. Not so great. That item had no effect. Okay. Oh, that is the Holy Relics. Okay. I mean, one could be there. Let's go ahead and move forward. Try for another scout here.
A blazing star is born.
We do get it. A trap. An empty room. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. Oh, so nerve-wracking. her check out the trap. She does get the disarm. Lovely. That is not what we're looking for. And again, we're keeping our lights so high up, just trying to get as many scouts as possible. Okay. You are a funny, funny man. We're going to be ignoring that and moving forward. And we did not get the disarm that time.
Possessed by
Instead, putting Falcon on death's door. Ugly. Ugly luck. Okay. Gonna walk in here. Hey. Got another Holy Relic out of it. Okay. And what do we want to do? Sort of our torches.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Okay, we got hungry again. And just books. Stack of books. Lasting effect. Hey, Warren Tactician. Okay. We're gonna walk backwards.
Set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Which is almost never a good idea, but I'm willing to accept 6 stress out of 1 character. And the entire reason we went to use a leopard to disarm a trap was because he had the most HP. So if he failed, it was unlikely to kill him. We are out of shovels. Okay. Let's see if from this side, can I see the next curio? It's one of those fancy little torture chamber things.
You must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
Stepping in it. I'm going for it. I don't know if I want to do this. Okay. This is not good for my blood pressure. Like, even a little bit. Oh, great. His resolve is tested walking down the hallway, and he becomes abusive.
Cannot hope to withstand such an assault.
Am I the only one here who's been in a battle before? Jeez, guys. Okay. A little bit of torchlight back, and then... I mean, the difference between 1 HP and, like, 4 HP is meaningless. Might as well see what it is. It's not the worst fight in the world. Although, that's pretty bad.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
You cannot die. We need you. Yeah, I mean, that seems pretty straightforward, right? Stun out the gate. That's something. Bump in the night. If he can just one hit kill him, and then she could one... Yeah, not even close. 4 out of 16. Try ramparting again. Got the stun. Okay. Dead weight's actually pretty bad if the resisted, or if the move had not been resisted. Thankfully it was. Okay. Down to 3. Oh, 1 HP away. Please act first. Did not act first.
Another
Got killed.
life wasted in the pursuit of glory and gold.
Wow. The 2 characters that were level 1 coming in here have both met a sad, sad end. I'm gonna just heal myself, I guess. I can't act. And to think I hold the line for you pukes. Yeah, he's definitely become abusive.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
He's going to sprinkle some holy water on himself. This is actually quite valuable. However, so we'll just do something like that. We'll leave the bus behind. Final room. It's got to be in here. Can we succeed? And there's nothing. That's it. Just a little relinquery. Okay, what do we need to give up? Let's see. I don't want to give up either of these trinkets, the rare and very rare. I mean, they'd probably be worth more than a full stack of gold just to sell. That's common. I think we could probably say the jade or the citrine, which are of equal value. We'll go with that. And finally, we return to the hamlet.
Tokens of hope.
Heads held low.
Recovered from the encroaching dark.
Man, at least it was a victory in gold. We're coming back with like 15k, and we spent about 4,000 to come in here. But those deaths, man, those deaths. They weren't characters we had invested any money in. They didn't have any more than base skills or equipment. But still, it hurts. It hurts. Well, go ahead and get back to town. I'm going to have some reconstructing to do.
Our family name, once so well regarded, is now barely whispered aloud by decent folk.
I might also need to go cry in a corner for a little while. I hope you guys enjoyed my misery this turn, or this time, this week, this whatever. If you did, feel free to subscribe to see more of it every single day. Leave a like or a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other videos. And I will catch you guys next time.